Well, Joe, to start with then, tell us about how the call came about for Glamorgan after Shaun Marsh's injury.
Yeah, it all came about very quickly. Back at home in Brisbane, I was doing some pre-season training, so been doing quite a bit of work, but obviously to get on a flight and come over to Wales and get stuck into cricket, it's very exciting, looking forward to it. Hopefully just slides seamlessly into the team.
Was anyone in particular the connection between Glamorgan and yourself?
I guess having Uzi here already, it makes it a little bit of a connection there. I'm not sure what kind of happened at this end with everything, but like I said, part of being a professional player is sliding in and out of different teams, different competitions around the world, and just being ready to play all year round now.
So how difficult or easy is that for you then?
I think it certainly becomes easier with experience. I've played quite a bit of cricket now, so you kind of know what you need to do. You know how you need to prepare, and then you just go out there and play. Even though the conditions might change a bit, it's still built on the same basics of the game, so I guess you always fall back to that.
And you have to hit the ground running, playing your first match within a couple of days of arriving. Has your head arrived in Britain yet?
It does make it a lot easier, the 2020s, obviously playing in the evenings, having a little bit more of a sleep in, and I think it's the 4-day stuff that players kind of find a little bit more challenging when you get to days 3 and 4, but the 2020s are no problem.
How's the T20 Blast compare with the Big Bash back home then?
It's a little bit different. Obviously, quite a lot more teams in England, so a lot of different grounds, which is part of the excitement of it all. You get to go to all different parts of the country. So I think from a player's perspective, maybe just that slight adjustment to each ground then, because there are more venues that you play at. In Australia, you generally play at big kind of stadiums with the wickets are very similar. So the wickets may change a little bit more from game to game, and that's part of the challenge.
I was looking up your last T20 innings here. Do you remember it for Middlesex?
I remember I hit a 6.
You hit 3 sixes, 21 off 10 balls, then bowled by Andrew Salter, which he's probably told you already.
Well, hopefully there's plenty more of that, hopefully more than 21 runs there.
And what about your aims across the campaign? Do you sort of set yourself targets personally?
No, not really. I think individual roles in 2020, it can change from game to game. Whatever the team needs of you on the day can be different from different opposition to different venues, and you just kind of prepare as best you can and then ride with the game as it comes at you. You can put the best plans in place, but so often the game will kind of dictate itself, and you just have to be ready to execute different skills at different times.
And remember who's who on the field, I guess, not knowing many of your new teammates before you came here this week.
Yeah, it was a little bit challenging meeting, I guess, for the first and second team all at once, so it'll be a lot easier when I see the names on their backs out in the field.
But a few Australian accents around to keep you at home, though.
Yeah, that's right. It tempers the Welsh accent as well. I'm still struggling with a few kind of accents, so I just kind of laugh it off for the first few weeks until I catch the lingo.
And Friday night in Cardiff, hopefully, if the sun's out, it should be a decent night, decent atmosphere to start you off.
I've heard 2 different stories about Wales, that it either rains all the time or it's very hot, so looking forward to tomorrow night. Hopefully it's great weather, good atmosphere, and hopefully a Glamorgan win.